Hey everybody, I'm back. I took last night off. I wanted to do a little reading. I dabbled in more into the Solitude book, and I gotta bend this visor. It's gotta get bent a little bit more. Like this is a problem with the hat so far, but otherwise it's all good. It just looks weird. I guess the harsh lighting. It just looks, I don't know. That just me crazy. But anyway, so I did a little more reading with the Solitude book, and The Lost World with Jurassic Park. So I read quite a bit of that. I've been moving right along with both books. I should probably be done by the weekend if all goes well. But anyway, so today was kind of a bummer of a day. I don't want to call it, well, I don't know what I would call it emotion-wise. Like, what would I describe it? Maybe somber? Maybe somber. A little melancholy. It was overcast and drizzly all day or whatever, and I found some news that a classmate that I went to school with passed away from breast cancer, and not that I knew this person. I haven't spoken to them probably in 27, 30 years, but I went to school, and she was a very nice person, and she was my age, 43, and she passed away, and that sucks. And it was kind of, again, like Chadwick Boseman. A few weeks ago I did that video. It just sucks. It kind of hits you, especially when you're in your prime yourself. You're in the prime of your life, and you know, this hits a little closer in the sense that I knew this person, said hello to this person. I knew they were a good person, but that was all back in high school and everything. But from what I gather, I imagine she still would be. But that's just, you know, in any case. So I was a little bummed out today. I was thinking a bunch of things, a little melancholy and bummed out, and I was going to talk about the True Believer tonight, but I was like, you know what, I can't do some heavy stuff tonight. I gotta lighten the load a little here. I gotta lift my spirits up. So I decided we're gonna do a tin note. That's the second video, and it's a tin note. Two videos in a row will be tin notes. So let's open this up. This is obviously Vanilla Latte from Cobblestone. This is another one. Let's see what this says, if I can make it out here, because I gotta get a magnifying glass to read these damn things. Alluring mixture of espresso and vanilla applied to Burley. Oh, it's a Burley, Virginia, and Black Cavendish. All right, it's on par. I don't have the other tins with me to compare, but I remember the other ones being more of the same about. So let's see if I can pop this tin here with this with the shed knife. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I think I got it. Nope. This could be I might need, it worked before. Guess I'm out of luck. This is like opening a can of tuna. There we go. There we go. I got it. I got it now. There we go. All right. Whew. That was a workout. See, you know what the problem is? This little knife, as good as it is, as good as this knife is, this is just, I think, a little too narrow for opening the tin, so to speak. As you can see there, it's a little rough. I mean, you can do it. Just takes a little. I mean, I could have used the point of it. Ooh, you can smell this. Huh. I can smell it already. Very much vanilla, from what I can smell right here. And this is before. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. So there you go. It's more Virginia than. Remember, I don't know if you remember, but the hot chocolate was basically all black. The consistency is probably going to be wet too. This one's probably going to be wet. For some reason the Cobblestone stuff seems to come fairly wet. So, but I smell the Virginia. Very vanilla-y, but like a kind of it's more than like the Virginia cream Because if I remember right, I haven't smoked my Virginia cream in a while, which is strange because it's my favorite. When you smoke the vanilla cream, I kind of smell it then. I don't really smell it beforehand too much. This I can smell. It's vanilla. It's kind of like, almost like a dough smell. Like if you were baking donuts or something, like that. But it's a little bit of like that coffee smell that I got from the black coffee. This is interesting because it's almost like almost a hint of the hot chocolate kind of smell. Like it's, and I said that was like a candy bar. This is kind of more of a subtle version of it. It smells good. I wish you guys we had smell-o-vision, but anyway, I'm gonna go with whoops. Whoa, geez, I dropped some. Oh, not too much, just a little bit. I was trying to get this in the pipe. Too many things at once here. But anyway, I'm going with this pipe. So I'm gonna go with this, the Sherlock Holmes, as I like to call it. Although it's like the mini Sherlock Holmes, really, at the end of the day there. All right, so let's get this in here before I spill more of it. I don't know how good this is going to, because this is a bit, I don't know if you can see, that's a bit, I don't know if you can see, it's like, I would say this is probably the dampest out of the cobblestones I've had, which is saying quite a bit because I thought the hot chocolate one was probably maybe slightly less than this, but this is, I don't know, we're going to find out. We're going to find out if I can, it does smell good though. I mean, it's almost like a little bit of the, maybe it's my imagination, like the Lane Q, like that kind of, I don't want to say like that smell, but like that sweetness, if that makes any sense. I know Onion and Newton Piper and a bunch of you other veterans are saying, what the hell is this guy talking about? What the? But anyway, that's all right. I'm a novice. I freely admit, and pulling out the notes is not easy for me because, well, partly because I'm a novice, and the other part because, well, my deviated septum doesn't allow it. So, all right. So here we go. Cobblestone vanilla latte. I just want to call it latte. I don't know why, but anyway, hopefully this light's easy. I don't. It's funny because like I get like a. It's like my fingers are like sticky a little bit, which must be the stuff that they infused in it, I imagine, right? Well, considering how wet it was, in my mind, like I've never had anything this wet. I usually had it a little bit wet, or a little bit dry, like in just a little bit from where you want to be, your comfort zone. This is, or at least mine, I don't know, I'm not really a professional, but in any case, I think it's late and pretty good considering. I don't get like a... Again, these filters, man. It's always rough to start for me, but then it gets good. I get like a... And maybe it's just me. Sometimes when I get a tobacco you smell the tin, it smells pleasant, it smells great. Then you put it in there and you get that subtle hint of what you smelled in the tin, but then you get the tobacco kind of smell, and it's not as good. This is very, I want to say like sweet, like a sweet type of smoke. I gotta be honest, I think this is probably my favorite Cobblestone out of the 3 that I've tried. Because like the smoke isn't, I mean, it's not very smoky, but again, it's wet. So we'll have to try it again. I gotta do like a video series where I go back and I update my thoughts and opinions. Although I imagine the Cumberland one, I'm not going to change my opinion. It's still, meh. I mean, I'll smoke it, but and I probably won't get it again. I mean, I just won't. I just don't see me getting it again. But anyway, I should probably, like, the side here where I got all my tins, I should probably make this into the ranking, right? Like, I should have, like, you know, you get the college teams, your top 25. I should probably have my top my top tins. I should put them all in here or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm a little silly tonight. I'm trying to perk myself up from the melancholy day that I had. So I'm very happy that I had this tobacco to try. It's very pleasant. Like, it's, I just got a little taste of on the upper palate there of the Virginias. And it doesn't smell like vanilla-y. Like, it's just a sweet, maybe a little bit like a creaminess to it in the smoke. I like it. I like it. It's probably the best Cobblestone, I think. And I said that. I think I would say it's safe to say this was, out of the 3 that I've tried, the black coffee, the hot chocolate, which I did love the hot chocolate. This is more of a, like, the hot chocolate, as I said, is more of a winter, you know, I'm going to come out here in the middle of December on a Sunday morning. Instead of a morning coffee, it'll be a morning hot chocolate. And I'll talk to you guys type of thing. Puts you in a good, I guess, Christmassy kind of, wintry kind of mood. Like, it gives you that feel. The hot chocolate, kind of the same thing. It's a good morning, not the hot chocolate, the black coffee, morning coffee type thing. It's good. This, the latte, I would probably smoke more. Like, this would be like, I could have it at any time type of thing. Yeah, the smoke is not like overpowering. Like, it's not gonna, like, you're not, like, I'm in the shed and I got the door closed, which I probably shouldn't because it's kind of warm in here. This is a humid day today. Sometimes I know when I have a cigar, or if I'll have like haunted bookshop, I'll kind of hotbox myself in a sense where I smell like the tobacco and it's not the most pleasant thing. This here, it's not, as you can see, it's not, It's not overly smoky. And it gives a good taste on the tongue. Like some tobaccos, you get the tobacco kind of taste or mouth. This is not like that at all. Pretty good, actually. See, and the filter's doing really good now. See, I don't know what it is. It's got to be me. When I first do like the char light and the false light, whatever you want to call it, and I get down to just a little bit more, then it starts to, I don't know. It's got to be me. Maybe it's the way I'm tampering. I don't know. Well, I recommend it. I recommend all these cobblestones. I'm gonna probably have to pick up some more. They got different ones. I think I'm gonna venture out and try a little bit more. This was, to be honest, it was like a little science experiment. I'm like, well, I'll try it. It sounds good. It looks good. I'll, give it a shot. What do I get to lose? I'll get a tin. And they're a very good tobacco. It's a decent tobacco. It's not like it's gonna set the world on fire or anything, but it's a good tobacco. I think most will be pleased with. I know some people aren't gonna want this. This is not their cup of tea, aromatics or whatever. I get that. I don't blame you. But if you like to venture out, see me, I'm like, I tend to smoke based on my mood and what's going on in the environment, in the sense of like the seasons and everything and all that. So that's how I pick them. So I like to venture out anyway, just to try things. Plus for the channel as well, Truth be told, I actually selected these not because the flavors were interesting and appealing to me. That was the main draw. And then I was like, well, I do my tin note review type thing or experience with the tobacco. And I didn't see anyone doing the cobblestone thing. I was like, well, I'll try it. Just, maybe people will click on my videos. And it did seem to help, so. I recommend it. See, it's not too smoky. Like Morley's Best, the last one. That's a smoky one, which I like. Don't get me wrong, I do like that. It does make you think of like Christopher Morley sitting there writing and puffing and puffing, all that type of thing. That's what it made me picture. And it looms like the smoke carries. This just dissipates pretty quickly. But anyway, I'm gonna jet out of here. Do a little more reading, and I'll be back tomorrow. No idea what I'm going to talk about, but I'm in a better mood now, thanks to my pipe, this tobacco, and talking to all of you. Feels pretty good. I'm in a better spirits. I'm uplifted now. I'm not dwelling in death, because I was going to do a video on death and all that again, and I'm like, no, you can't do that. Don't do that. So it was a good thing I had this, came in any case. So I'm going to get out of here, let you guys go. Enjoy your night. Thank you for joining me, and thank you to all my subscribers. I appreciate it. And the YouTube pipe community, thank you very much for welcoming me. I know I said it before, but I'll say it again. Can never say thank you enough. So take care, everybody.